right now. How y'all doing? How y'all doing? I just talked to my best friend. I'm so stoked and happy right now. Joan, Leo, Aquarius. Nicole, Azalea, Feisty Queen. Flawless Kells. No, 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 it's 7:30. Oh, snap. Feisty Queen! Sorry for the confusion, you guys. Aw. Azalea, you're like, what? I just donated. Sorry about that. Um. Okay. Cool. Yes, we are live now. We are live right now. So let's see. All right, cool. Thanks for the likes, you guys. Flawless Kills. Jodes. Yeah, I'm on the West Coast as well. So, yes, 7:30 is correct. And all right, cool. So let me read the description for you guys really quick. Okay, only donate $3.33 to ask one question, you guys. That's pretty fucking cheap, isn't it? Whoop whoop! And get an immediate answer through the tarot. Subscribe and like, please. Others who do not have the means to donate right now can get a free general reading. No questions asked with a free tarot general reading, but you can still donate if you do have a personal question that you'd like to ask, okay? So see below for pricing, $3.33 for one question. Only one question at a time, please, and all the ways you can send a donation, okay? So, yes. Cool, you guys. All right, now. Thanks, yeah. I fucking thought it was a good idea, too. Okay, so, Azalea. What is your question, love? And we will go ahead and get started here. Albert's current feelings toward me. Hi, Shivani. Okay, Azalea. Albert's current feelings toward me. Okay. Albert's current feelings toward Azalea. Albert's current feelings toward Azalea. Oh! Got some cards flying already. Is that you? Freaking me out with that weird sound. Was that you, Andy? Oh, I was like, what is that? Is that my dog crying? Okay, so you guys. So what are Albert's current feelings toward me for Azalea? Thank you, Azalea, for your donation. Great way to start off the live. Love it. Thank you. All right, let's get this going for you. Albert's current feelings toward Azalea, please. We want to know. Albert's current feelings toward Azalea. If we could have that information, please. Keep dropping cards. Nothing new there. Okay. Albert's current feelings toward Azalea, please. Albert's current feelings toward Azalea, please. Okay. Foist and foremost, we do get this, Thank you. I used to be a lot more toned, but thank you. So basically this first card here is talking about there's something that's not being seen correctly, like it's kind of like rose-colored glasses type thing, and it's you're seeing the good in the situation, you know, or they are. and not the bad. It's kind of like you don't really know what you're seeing. Okay, whether they're seeing you as bad or good, either way, it's unrealistic. Like, it's not really a correct representation of you. So, I mean, they're not seeing things clearly right now, is the first thing. This is the Virgo card. It also represents self-reflection. So how does Alberth feel about Azalea at this time? Give me Albert's current feelings toward Azalea at this time. All right. What does Alberth feel toward Azalea right now? What does Alberth feel toward Azalea at this time? Tell me any information you can give me, please. Alright, so there is some level of toxicity to this connection, I feel like. At the bottom of the deck, we have Ace of Swords. So I feel like most of all, this is saying Ace of Swords. You know, you'll have many opportunities to do this, and I think you should take those opportunities when they're there and try to take them seriously. The opportunity to be honest with yourself and others. So, I mean, him too. Like, you know, being honest with him if there's anything that you need to say. And, you know, hopefully he'll do the same with you. But I feel like overall what needs to happen is some honest communication, like just straightforward. Because if you don't know how they feel about you, it's like, you know, they're either playing games or they're just, you know, you don't know where you stand for whatever reason. I think they're a bit confused too, because here we see this, their lack of understanding it correctly. The situation, maybe they're blaming you or something, or there's like something they're not really seeing about themselves perhaps, or just as an example, like something isn't being seen clearly about the whole situation. But it does seem like they're self-reflecting a bit. So it's like they're thinking about things deeply and how it all like is working out or like what's happening exactly. The only thing is they could be like blaming you. I just don't see them seeing it clearly, you know? Like whatever it is, they're just not really, that's not exactly the case, you know? They're just believing their own bullshit basically. And then here, but that's like if it's negative, you know? I'm just saying it could be positive. I'm not saying it's negative what they think of you. I just don't think that they're seeing it necessarily clearly. Like, even if they're thinking good about you, they're kind of seeing you as, like, something, like, some, like, non-existent, like, fairy tale person, you know? Like, they're not seeing you clearly, even if it's good. So then here it's, like, talking about the give and the take between you guys. I think that there's something about them wanting to either give to you or give back to you after you gave to them. Like, they feel like that's what they should do. But the devil here makes me feel like, see, this is Virgo and Capricorn. Ha, that's my best friend's sign. How funny. Virgo, Capricorn. So there could be a Virgo, Capricorn involved. But if not, we're just talking here about basically this toxicity here. Also temptation. Like there's some kind of negativity in your guys' connection that keeps playing itself out and keeps trying to reel you back in. Like if you're trying to do better with your anger, for example, like it just keeps triggering you. You know, like these two are chained to the devil. See that they're chained to this devil character here. So it's like you guys feel like no matter what, it's just hard to like break away from each other. It's just hard to stop doing these toxic things when you're with each other. And you feel like you have like little to no control over that. And they could feel the same. You know, there's a toxicity in the connection. But right now I feel like they're seeing you unclearly. Not exactly sure if that's positive or negative though. I mean, I do see something about them wanting to give to you. Maybe return something to you or give back to you. We started to flirt in a sexual manner, and then I regretted it, and said it was better not to talk like that with each other. That's strong sexual, there's strong sexual desire. The devil, yeah. Strong sexual desire, yeah. It could also actually mean good sex, too, the devil. So how funny, yeah, yeah. He's wanting to give something to you. But, okay. So, yeah, I think he's not seeing you clearly. And what does this mean exactly? What is he not seeing clearly about her? Is it positive, negative? What do we need to know? Okay. Wait, hang on. I need more information. It's either that he's seeing that you're non-committal or he's non-committal, and that's what's not good about it. You know, that he feels this way now. Like the Knight of Wands is about like passion, right? Like I feel so strongly. I'm about this. I'm for this. And you feel that, right? You know, because they're about it. they just express that completely in their behavior, and then all of a sudden they're gone, and you're like, what the fuck? Like, I thought we had something going here. I thought it was pretty strong, and then they're on to the next thing and doing it with somebody else, you know, because they can't stay in one place for very long. So that could be them who's like that. So that's why I say, you know, they feel this way now, but it might change, you know, just because their nature. But it could also be how they see you, maybe, you know, but maybe I don't think that's correct. If that's how they're seeing you, that's not correct. So whichever one you relate to more, whichever one you think that, that sounds better, that sounds like, you know, you understand that to be the case more. You know your situation more, but a lot better than I do. So this is just what's coming out, and I'm kind of giving you some examples of how that could kind of play out. And if you know that you are non-committal, then maybe start thinking about that, like they're seeing that. But no, I wouldn't say that they were, because again, they're not seeing you clearly. So whatever they're seeing about you isn't really the case, which is why it's kind of like hard to like plan any certain type of thing that you're going to do with this person, because you never know if they're going to change their mind later, you know? You said, but I don't want just that. Done with hookups, and I told him that I just want to be friends. Is he feeling like he wants to be committed to her? That is so funny. Is he feeling like he's wanting to be committed to her? Well, sorry, I'm trying to get you. I know it's not your question, but I kind of feel like that's where this is headed, right? What is he feeling towards her? Does he want to commit to her? Does he take her seriously relationship-wise? What are his intentions with her long-term? I think, I mean, it says that you already know. Like the High Priestess. She knows without being told. You know, she just intuitively feels and picks up on information without anyone telling her, right? The High Priestess. So she's intuitive. So I would say, you know, whatever it is that you're feeling right now is probably spot the fuck on, okay? But not only that, when I asked if this person wants to commit to you, it came out with the Queen of Pentacles. I feel like you're definitely the type for somebody to commit to, you know, because you're like loyal and structured. You can take care of yourself. These are all ideal things you'd want in a partner, right? Like, you could take care of yourself. You're a reasonable person. You know, you're mature. Queen of Pentacles is definitely that. And so, it's either saying that, you know, start listening to yourself and don't take this bullshit that's not enough, because this is you and you need to have somebody, like King of Pentacles, right? Or it's saying that, you know, this is kind of how they see you, and you kind of already know the answer, though. Like, this is how they see you. That doesn't mean that they're going to commit necessarily, you know? But I do think that it's telling you that this is where you're at, and you need to know that. Even if they don't want to commit to you like you feel, if that's what you feel, whatever you're intuitively feeling, you know, whatever the case may be, again, they're not seeing you clearly. So, I mean, just be careful with how you involve yourself with this person, because I don't know if they are the type to stick around or to change their mind a lot, you know? Kind of seems that way. Okay. Okay, thank you, Azalea. Thank you, Azalea. All right, let's see who we have here. Cool. Okay. Now, I've been trying to ground myself, but it's been hard because I'm overwhelmed. You know what makes it so much easier is like not having a significant person in your life. Like, we tend to think that like being alone is hard, but I feel like when you're going through shit, it's almost better to not have a person like that in your life, because like, yeah, they're there for you, but like, it's so complicated relationships that it's like sometimes when you're going through shit, it's just best to be by yourself, you know, because only you can really take care of you in the way and not have to like, you know, cater to somebody else's needs, you know, at the same time. It's just asking a lot for you at this time, right? So maybe that's a good thing, you know. Yeah, no problem. Thank you, Azalea. Thank you. Okay, so let's see here. Joan, Leo, Aquarius, Nicole, Feisty Queen, Flawless Kells, Jodes, Shivani. Whoever's here now, if you guys wanted a reading, you can post your question in the chat, and I'll go ahead and answer that for you for free. Okay. If you guys have a personal, oh, I'm sorry. Let me say that again. Yeah. I'll give you a free general reading. Or if you want to ask a question, then it's $3.33, okay? It's only $3.33, you guys. Not that bad. Not that much that I'm asking tonight. Okay, so if you guys want a question, one question for $3.33, okay? And then, if you want a free general reading, just let me know in the comments, like general or something, you know? Just say general. Yes, exactly like that, Nicole. Thank you. Thank you. So, general for Nicole. Thank you. Exactly like that, you guys. So just general, and I'll get to you, okay? If you have your own question, it's just $3.33. Cool. Thank you. Yes. Portia Hall, I will get to you right after this one. Thank you. Hi, Destiny the Empath Fairy. If you wanted a free general, just type general in the comments. I mean, in the chat. And thank you for liking and subscribing. Yay. But if you do have a personal question you'd like to ask, then it's only $3.33 tonight, okay? Just check out the description for all the information on how to do that. And a general from you too? Okay, cool. So Nicole. General for Nicole. General for Nicole, please. Yeah, thank you. General for Nicole. Aw, thank you. That's so sweet. If you guys could just, like, somehow, like, in your mind and your heart, just conscious, like, just send love and light to my best friend, Elsie. Just send love and light to her, okay, please. Thanks, you guys. We love you, Elsie. Okay. 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 General for Nicole, please. General reading for Nicole, please. Let's resonate with her. Let's connect to her and help her to get any clarity she needs, please. Please, any clarity that Nicole needs at this time. Okay, so there's something that you need to take action on. You'll have an opportunity to do that too. And it'll bring a lot of happiness. It could have something to do with you moving, traveling, getting away from people or things that are not good for you anymore, like just making distance from things. And at the same time, like, it could actually be moving too, relocating. But I feel like you need to take action on this soon, like as soon as possible. You'll have opportunities to take action on this. It's either moving or getting away, like literally just getting distance. It doesn't even have to be like far, you know, but just like even mentally getting distance. Like just there's certain things that are not good for you anymore to be around. You probably know what these things are. And you'll have many opportunities to take action to get away from those things or to move, right? To travel or something. To get away, make distance from things that you're around now. And this will bring a lot of happiness, okay? But the thing about the Ace of Wands, remember, we're human beings, you know? We have the ability to do whatever we want, right? So you can choose not to take action on this, and then you might miss the opportunity. So I'm telling you, opportunity is here, but if you miss it, you might miss it, you know? So just try to think about that, okay? Nicole, thanks, girl. Thanks. Yeah. Just get away from those things that aren't good for you. it's encouraging you to do that. The cards are encouraging you to do that. Like ASAP. As soon as you see that way out, take it. You know, on to better things, right? Just okay. And then then we have Portia Hall. I'm gonna just Portia Hall. I'm just going to post in the chat when I'm doing somebody. I'm just going to put your name in there, okay? Sometimes I forget to switch it out, so just bear with me, okay? Portia Hall, a general for Portia Hall. Let me use my new cards. Portia Hall. Can we get a general for Portia Hall, please? 1111? What's that? What do you mean? Why do you say that? Is that just like a good luck token or something? You've been seeing 1111 a lot. I wonder what that means. I'm not really into the whole numerology thing. I mean, it's cool. I just don't know much about it myself. But you can look up what that means. There's things that it's supposed to mean when you see numbers a lot. I mean, just like what I first thought when you said that right now was like, oh, does that mean like your wish is going to come true? Or like you're making wishes or something? Like it's a good omen to that? Okay. Good things coming your way, you know? Things that you want are going to be happening. All right. So let's get a general for Portia Hall. Nice. Thanks for that, Feisty. That's cool. Portia Hall. Tell me what we need to know about Portia Hall, please. She wants a general reading. Let's resonate with her. Let's resonate with her. What does she need to hear right now? Remember, you guys, this too isn't necessarily, when I give you a general and I say, tell us, you know, what this person needs to hear and know right now, it might not be what you were thinking about. So I'm not reading your mind, you know, but I am giving you a general reading, whatever the cards feel is most important to tell you at this time. So if you do have a personal question, you're like, oh my God, that's totally not what I wanted to know about right now. Like, I'm just letting you know what the cards are saying. But if you do want a personal question, then it's only 3:33 tonight. So, if you have a personal question you'd like to get answered specifically, then please go ahead and donate and look in the description to find out how to do that. Okay? So just disclaimer here for a general. Portia Hall. All right. There could be someone, it could be a water sign person, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. And actually, the moon represents Pisces, which is the first position here. So I would say that there's a lot of confusion going on inside of you right now. Like, you're not really exactly sure where you stand with the person or where you stand in life or like what is next. Basically, the unknown is kind of getting to you right now. It's kind of like up in the air and you're not sure what to think of it. And you're kind of just confused about things right now is what I'm getting. And it could be that you're confused about a person too. This King of Cups here, it could be somebody in your life who is a water sign, and it could actually be somebody who's not a water sign, but is just a nurturing figure. You know, the King of Cups is a little bit different than the Queen of Cups, because the Queen of Cups is very nurturing, like a mother almost. King of Cups is more at a distance, like this person is not around you every day, or, you know, like maybe even ever at all, like you have to talk to them on the phone or something. But if they are around you, it's just they're at a distance. Like they're not so much up in your life trying to nurture you as much as the Queen of Cups would be. But there is something too about don't take action without thinking in this. Deliberate action is the only thing that you should be doing in this connection with this person. I feel like there's a lot of confusion regarding a person, and you're kind of wanting to act without much forethought, or there could be an action that you took without much forethought, or an action you take without much forethought, and I think, you know, really it's just urging you more to plan this out with this person. Why? What's going to happen if they don't plan it? Okay, so I feel like there's something between you guys where there's this, you and a certain person, where this person is important to you, kind of a supportive figure in your life, and you guys are at a risk, or maybe you already started, having arguments and bickering. But just know, the Five of Wands, like there's somebody you're not getting along with very well right now, and someone who you usually do is really close to you, means a lot to you. I feel like after this argument, something kind of went down. That was unexpected. Neither of you really saw it coming. And maybe this hasn't happened yet, but it's kind of like saying, be careful what you do, because if you act without thinking, you're at a risk of something happening that's negative. And I know that sounds vague, but I'm just saying that it has to do with you acting without thinking. So make sure you're planning shit, because the the Eight of Wands is about, like, there's a certain direction these wands are going in, and you're directing them. So make it deliberate and plan it, you know? Right? I love this deck. Excuse me. Also, I'm getting a lot of self-reflection is needed on your part, and once you do that, it's going to be painful. Okay? It's going to be painful, but that doesn't mean it's not what you need. You know, sometimes it's going to be painful when we self-reflect. But it's important that you do that. Like, try to figure out what's next. Like I said, plan. You know, do not just go about this in any, you know, plan this. Talk to yourself. Have a conversation with yourself and figure out what the best mode of action next is for you, okay? Regarding this person, okay? That's what I'm getting for you, Portia Hall, okay? Thank you, love. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you guys for the likes. Woo, woo. Can we get a 10? Can we get a 10? Can we get 10 likes? Can we get a 10? Who hasn't liked yet? Come on. Come on. Yeah, no problem, Portia Hall. I hope I'm saying your name right. Sometimes I don't say names correctly. And thank you. Yeah, no problem. No problem at all. Shivani, Joan, Leo, Aquarius, Flawless Kells. Joan, Leo, Aquarius, Destiny, the Empath Fairy. You guys post your questions if you have one. Or I'm sorry. Actually, never mind. I'm supposed to just do generals for you guys. Actually, you don't have to be there for this. So, all right. So let me just start with, let me make sure I didn't skip over anyone. Jodes. Okay, did Nicole, did Portia. Now Destiny the Empath Fairy. Destiny the Empath Fairy. Destiny the Empath Fairy. I don't know why that's in my head right now. Okay. Can we get a general for Destiny the Empath Fairy, please? Look at how these cards shine. Oh, oh, oh. Can we get a general for Destiny the Empath Fairy, please? General reading, we want to know what she needs to know right now. Anything that she needs to know right now. Excuse me. Destiny, the empath fairy. How can we connect with her and help her to get information that she needs to hear right now, specifically for her? Ooh, nice way to start off here. There could have been a situation where, well, obviously there was someone got fucked over. You know, someone got. Hi, Scott. Yeah, it's only three. Excuse me. It's only $3.33 for one question tonight. So, if you have two questions, you know, obviously be another $3.33. But you can also get a free general reading. So if you'd like a free one, just to, you know, feel me out first, go ahead and just put general in the chat, and I'll get to you. There's only, I think, a couple people in front of you, and then if you wanted to ask a personal question, then it's only $3.33. Okay. So thanks for liking, subscribing. I don't think I've seen you before, so welcome. Okay. So, yeah, there's something where somebody got screwed over, somebody got fucked, and it wasn't pretty. You trusted the person, didn't see that coming, you know, 10 swords in your back. So it's like your back was turned, you know, you trusted them enough to have your back turned. Let me have a straight back here. But yeah, your back was turned, and they stabbed you 10 times because they're pussy-ass punk bitches. And they couldn't do it to your face. You didn't even see it coming. You don't even know who did it, you know, possibly. So, yeah, you didn't see that coming. Cool. Yeah, right on, Scott. Okay, cool, thank you. Okay, so, and it could have to do with somebody who's an earth sign. I'm all Cancer, Gemini, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Earth sign, right? If not an earth sign, I would say, because I also feel like it has something to do with like money, or somebody who had money, or somebody who had material items or possessions. Like somebody who stuff means a lot to them, so I wouldn't be surprised if it was something where they like stole from you or took advantage like of what you had, or something like that, to where they just like somebody's a stable one here who was taken advantage of or used. And then the fool is talking about either they thought you were foolish, they thought you were a fool who they could just do that to, or like you're naive and like you believe, you're gullible, kind of like believe anything that they kind of would say, or like would be easily influenced by them. And then here it's saying it's going to take a while for something. All right, so you're starting from the top. I would say it's a really good idea for you right now to, since this happened, you probably feel kind of like taken back and kind of slowed down. And what you need to understand is that it's going to take some time before you start to feel normal, maybe even start to trust people again, because now you can't, or what, however it fucked you up. You're now having to start from the bottom, starting from the, you know, from the ground up. And that's fine. That's good. At least you're starting, right? But the Page of Pentacles is all about the beginning stages of a project. So like this Pentacle here, he's going to go after it, but this is just the beginning. So for you, I feel like it's saying basically this is a new beginning, and that's good. You're on the right track. But the thing is, just know it's going to take some time. Be easy on yourself. And hopefully that person is gone and out of your life. But you need to kind of just gather as much information as you can right now with the Hanged Man. Just relax. Do not try to make any big moves right now. Do not try to fucking be, you know, the best. Don't try to, you know, be easy on yourself. And right now, all you need to do is like gather information and observe and kind of plan out what you're going to do, right? Because you don't have all the information that you need to act right now. Like whatever you're trying to do and accomplish, or, you know, go towards, like that's fine, but just try not to make any like huge, big changes or decisions. Like try to just plan it first. Try to just see what's going on first. You know, don't do anything crazy. Okay. Cool. Perfect. Yeah. Doing a lot of self-care. Nice. That's exactly what I mean. Yeah. It's all you need to do. Thanks, Feisty, thanks for putting the list there. Thank you. Ramadana. See, I don't want to, my vowels are kind of screwed up, so sometimes I say vowels wrong, so forgive me if I'm saying your name incorrectly. Please correct me if it is wrong. But Ramadana Lopez, thank you for donating. And let's get to you right now, because donations go first, of course. So, You've been feeling that person's energy so much, you said. Huh. Tasha, yes, you can donate, of course. Okay, so go ahead and post your question, Ramadana. I hope I'm saying your name correctly. I feel like I'm not, but okay. Cool. All right. Now I see another Cash App from how does Noki feel about me? Tasha, okay. And thank you. Okay. I see both of those donations. Thanks, you guys. Okay, so first I'm going to do Ramadana. And yes, I do see yours as well, Tasha. Thank you. And Scott. Okay. Nice. Awesome, you guys. Cool, cool. Okay, so let's start with Ramadana, then we're going to do Tasha, then we're going to do Scott. Okay? So, you guys just post your questions right now, and I'll get them down, okay? And thanks you guys for donating. Fuck yeah, cool. I'm down with it. What's Raymond's current feelings toward me? Okay, Ramadana, we're going to start with you. I just dropped a few cards here. Let me get these. Okay. All right. So, Ramadana. Right on. Cool. And Feisty, Scott actually donated as well. Yeah, he donated too. Ramadana. How does Raymond currently feel about you? What does Raymond currently feel about you? What does Raymond currently feel about you? What does Raymond currently feel about Ramadana? I have the Knight of Cups here, so I mean, he's wanting to, it seems like he's wanting to come forward, but let's see what else we can get. I have a feeling there's some stuff I don't really know or see here yet. I mean, obviously, but tell me about Ramadana and Raymond. What are Raymond's current feelings toward Ramadana? What are Raymond's feelings toward Ramadana at this time, please? What are Raymond's feelings toward Ramadana at this time, please? Yeah, so they're wanting a reunion. If you guys are split up now, I see a reunion happening. It seems like they want it. I mean, it seems like they want to come forward and reunite with you and have some kind of a getting back together. It doesn't necessarily mean they want to, like, commit fully. I don't know if there was some kind of issue with that or what the issue was, but exactly, but it seems now that they would like to come forward and reconcile. So let's see what else. Because I dropped a few of them here. And the Empress, yeah. That one was already on the ground, actually, from the last reading. But the Empress, it does seem like they would like a new start. The Empress represents new, beautiful beginnings with a lot of potential. It could also represent pregnancy, so be careful about that if that's an issue that you're not really wanting to deal with right now, or if that's, you know, a concern. And then we do see them, you know, wanting to... This person's hanging on for dear life to these pentacles, right? You can see the city behind them because they're wanting to establish some type of foundation, which they don't really have in a steady way yet. So they're hanging on like, you know, this is my security, right? This is what means a lot to me. And it's really just a person who wants to be stable and have some kind of a solid foundation. So I would say it looks like with all these cards, they're wanting to come forward, reconcile. They want to do right this time. They want to build with you. They want to build with you, right? I feel like, though, you're not, like, I feel that's not what they're coming off as for some reason. Like, you're not seeing that. But that's what I'm seeing with those cards. You know, it seems like they're really wanting to start over with you. And they'd like to start over. And then the Knight of Cups, too, they're going to be coming forward. Or at least in their mind right now, that's what they see themselves doing. Like, that's what they want to do. And they could be planning to do that already. So, I mean, I feel like they're feeling good about it. But they want to start over with you, basically. And will have a new beginning with you. And they want, you know, they see a lot of potential with you still. So that's good. Even if it doesn't seem like it right now, that's what they're feeling. What are they going to do? Are they going to act on these feelings? Tell me what we need to know about that. Ace of Cups. Oh, Jesus, Lordy Lord, have mercy. No, but seriously, Ace of Cups. They'll definitely have the opportunity to do this. But we do all have free will, so, I mean, they could choose to not do it. But the thing is, they want to. I feel like they're definitely wanting a new beginning, a new start. They want to see where it goes. They feel like, you know, they feel good about it and where it could go. So, yeah, I don't think that they... I think that they want to come towards you and start over. Okay? Okay. I don't see why they wouldn't. You know? Seems like they want to, for sure. So, all right, now... Tasha, and thank you, love, Ramadana. Thanks for the likes, you guys. Thank you. Like this video if you guys haven't yet. Just quickly, just click a like. It just takes 1 second to do that. All right, Tasha, you're up, chica. Okay. And I need your question, hun. And thank you, Feisty, for doing that, for keeping that list for me. Thank you. Nice. Yeah, it kind of feels like almost like he thought he was gonna lose you or something, because he's wanting to, like, really start over, like... Oh, that's right. I'm sorry about that, Tasha. Yeah, I saw that. That's right. Okay, do you want me to not say it out loud? Here, I won't. I just won't say it out loud. How about that? Okay. Oh, okay, you're the Pisces then, right? How does Noki feel about me? How does Noki the Cancer feel about Tasha the Pisces? How does Noki the Cancer feel about Tasha the Pisces? How does Noki the Cancer feel about Tasha the Pisces? Yeah, no problem, girl. Thanks for coming and donating and participating. Even if you didn't donate, thanks for being here, you guys. Appreciate you guys and being here. Because I swear to God, sometimes my lives are like dead, you know? So it's like nice to get some action and some traffic. Some people coming in, spending some time here. So how does Noki feel about Tasha? How does Noki feel about Tasha? What are Noki's feelings about Tasha? How does Noki feel about Tasha? Tell us how Noki feels about Tasha, please. How does Noki feel about Tasha, please? How does Noki feel about Tasha, please? How does Noki feel about Tasha? Oh, wow. Alright, so at the bottom of the deck here we have Six of Swords. Now the Six of Swords represents somebody making distance, traveling, possibly moving away, right? They're going across the water here. They're making distance from whatever it is that they're around now. So that can be near or far, right? I don't know how far you'll be traveling here. And if you're not actually traveling, you know, it's just talking about like you making distance and getting away from things, kind of getting away from things that you don't want around you right now for whatever reason. And but first I get this, the Lovers. I feel like at the bottom of the deck, getting that card, makes me feel like they... Let's just start out with this, because I want to get to this point first. So the Lovers, right, how they feel about you, right? The Lovers. So this is a good, you know, they feel like obviously they like you. The Fool represents something that's kind of like carefree, right? Like maybe they either feel like they're getting away from the mundane, you know, kind of routine life that they've been living, or they just need to kind of get away for some reason, and you're kind of like that escape that they have. But it doesn't have to just mean like you're the escape that they have and that's it. Like, I'm not saying that. I mean, it could be, but I'm not saying that. I'm saying that you're careful, like it helps them to release all the worries that they have, you know? Like they don't have to like be so serious around you. And then I see the Cancer card here. So Gemini, Cancer. Could have a Gemini or a Cancer involved here. And basically, with the Chariot here, I think it's just talking about basically them going towards this. Them coming towards you, you know? I think, too, though, they're still trying to decide how to approach it, really. Like, you said... Yes, it's a new spark, a friendship. He definitely said that. Okay. So yeah, I mean, I think he's going to come towards you still. He still isn't really exactly sure how he's going to do it because these two sphinxes here at the bottom, you know, the black and the white one, they're both leading this person, and at one point they're going to fork off and he's going to have to choose like which direction he wants them to go, you know? Can't go in both ways, right? So he hasn't decided yet how he's going to approach the situation, but I feel like he feels good in your energy, and that's positive as fuck. The only thing, you said he comes to my mom's daily to see me and loves my mom. He said he's scared, but he always wants me to touch him. He wants you to touch him, or he doesn't want you to? But okay, so I see, so I see though that there is some kind of clash here. Like there's some kind of argument, or there's some kind of like not bitterness, bickering. Like it's like little petty things. If this hasn't happened yet, I'm just letting you know now. Like watch out for these little arguments you guys could start to have, and just know that it's when you guys, if you guys do start to have these arguments, just know that these arguments are really not what they're about. Like whatever you guys are fighting about, that's really not the main issue. Like the main issue is something way deeper than that. Girl, we have so much fun. Nice. So all I'm saying though is that if shit starts to get a little bit weird, like you have some clash, just try not to take it so serious. Like try not to take it so personal and so defensive and be like this is such a serious fight, because when that starts to happen, it could be other people in your life too coming in and interfering. Like there's more than one person here, you know, bickering. So just know though that these fights are not anything serious. It's like something deeper than that, but it's not whatever it is you're fighting about, it's really like, it's dumb, you know, it's stupid. Like, it's not really important, and you guys shouldn't have to worry about it. But the thing is, it might come up and try to, you know, and it could also, like I said, be other people. It could be their family coming in, and it could be your family coming in. Um, it could be like just different people coming in and kind of interfering with the situation and making it hard for you guys. I told him I had a boyfriend, and I think he got jealous a little because he kept asking me, do I love the guy I'm with? Right. So that could start to cause some problems. Yeah, but I feel like it's more than that too, because there's more than one person here fighting. So just I think the main thing to just think about though when you see that is like, whoever it is, whatever is happening, just know when there starts to become any type of clash, that it's not to be taken too seriously, because it's deeper than that. You know, it doesn't need to be like, whatever you guys are fighting about is just stupid. You need to get to the main point of whatever the fight is really about. And there could just be some tension, you know, between you at some point. And I think you should just kind of be careful with that, but not to take it too seriously. And to try to get to the bottom of it, because it's really not what you guys think it's about, you know? Like, for example, this doesn't have to be what it is, but just for an example of what I'm saying, like, say, like, you know, he starts to get jealous, then he starts to be kind of acting weird, you guys start fighting over dumb shit, and then you're like, what the fuck is he acting like this for me, like, to me for? He used to be so cool. But it's like, underneath it all, he's really jealous about your boyfriend, so he, you know, starts to act weird, you guys fight over it, you know what I mean? Like, just little dumb things, but it's really like a deeper thing. Yeah, for him to ask you if you love the guy you're with, that's kind of a obvious, like, he wants to be with you, right? Keep saying, I don't love my guy. He wants you not to love your boyfriend so much so that you'll give him a chance. And he's like, I need to know I have a chance. You don't love this guy. I'd just be careful, because, you know, you don't want him to, like, push too much. That's kind of crossing some boundaries there. But, you know, do whatever you need to do. I'm just saying. There could be some clash, some tension eventually between you two, but I feel like overall he feels good about the situation for sure, and he wants to come closer to you. And he will probably go about doing that. You'll probably see that happen. You know, with the chariot there. He's just trying to figure out kind of like how to do it right now. Okay. So thank you, Tasha. Thank you, Tasha. So expect him to come forward, yes. And now Scott. Scott, go ahead and post. Oh, wait, I think you already did post. Right? Ritika. Okay, Scott said, will Angelina and I find balance in our love and be together? Will Angelina and I find balance in our love and be together? Thank you. Thanks, Tasha. Do you guys see what she said? Girl, you good. Haha. Thank you. Alright, so let's see. Scott. And then Shivani and Joan. Is it Joan or is it Jodes? Whoever is here right now, if you guys wanted a free general reading, go ahead and just post in the chat general, and I'll make sure to get to you, okay? I'm Taurus and she's Pisces. So Scott the Taurus wants to know if he and Angelina, the Pisces, can find balance in their love and be together. Can they find balance in their love and be together? This is for Scott and Angelina, Taurus and Pisces. Can they find balance in their love and be together? Oh, that'd be super cool. I'd appreciate that. That'd be nice. Thanks. That's cool of you. Fuck yeah. Super down with that. Hell yeah. Alright, Scott, you've got my attention, okay? Thanks for donating, Scott, and everybody else who donated. Thank you. Azalea, Tasha, Feisty, who was the other person? Oh, Ramadana, and I think I'm missing somebody. I don't know. But thank you, you guys. I do appreciate you. So stoked on it. All right, now Scott. We pick up these cards here. Will Scott and Angelina be able to find balance in their love and be together? Tell me what we need to know about their love connection and if they'll find balance within it. Angelina's a Pisces and Scott's a Taurus. Scott's a Taurus and Angelina's a Pisces. Will they find balance in their love and will they be together? What do we need to know? What do we need to know? Hey! Got the Page of Wands here. Scott and Angelina find balance in their love and be together. Please, Tarot, give us the answer. Will Scott and Angelina find balance in their love and be together, please? All right. So, first of all, there is a lot that's gone down, isn't there? There's some hurt that you guys are feeling. Could be you, could be them. And both. It could be both. I mean, that's kind of what I feel. Very sensitive girl, rocky start, lots of love, just a unique connection. She's slightly autistic and very rare and special, super intelligent. So there's a lot of pain here that somebody's still dealing with, like a lot of hurt. Somebody feels kind of like trapped too. Like they're stuck, like they can't really do any, like it could be you who's feeling kind of helpless to do anything to help her or to get her to see your guys' connect, or you know what I mean? Like you could feel pretty helpless here, like your hands are tied, like there's not much else you could really do, even if you really want to be able to do something, but that could be you. It could be her too, but I'm just saying with what you've said now, it kind of seems like maybe that's you who feels a bit helpless to do anything about it. And then I see too, I think you want to help her. You want to give to her, right? Kind of like, you know, this person's giving to this child here. It's like you want to give, and what you're giving is that cup. So emotions, support, you know, being there for them emotionally. And so I think you really do care about this person. You have to be careful what you do though, because I feel like with the Page of Wands, it's like you're kind of at a risk of doing the wrong thing, like and not meaning to, but just kind of like mixing things up by like something. I'm not sure if it's like something that was taken wrong or if you just like didn't really think it through, or if like, you know, this hasn't happened yet possibly, but excuse me, I would just say in the future with this person, try to like really kind of consider what you're doing and what you expect it to do and everything. And because somebody's needing here to take responsibilities for some pain that was like, you know, there's something from the past that somebody can't let go of. I'm not sure if this is in your guys' connection or if this is like just with her in her life or just with you in your personal life, you know. Something from the past happened though, and now this person is having a hard time moving forward. Like they want to, they try to all the time. They're always trying to move forward, put that foot forward and leave this foot in the past. But the thing is, they keep leaving this foot so stuck in the past that it's hard for them to move forward and leave it in the past. So this is just basically representing some kind of thing that they're holding on to that's holding them back and making it hard. And this needs to be owned. You know, like whoever this is talking about, you or her, you kind of need to come to realization with that and do something about it, right? Because it's affecting your relationships and it's affecting you. So I would just say don't act without thinking on this one. You know, obviously be very careful. Somebody's feeling pretty fucking helpless, like their hands are tied to the situation, like they can't really do much about it, like they're stuck. But the thing about the Eight of Swords to know is that she has a blindfold on, right? She's got a blindfold on. She's got her hands tied, literally. Her ankles aren't tied. She's got these swords around her. So what she, in her mind, she's like, fuck, I'm pretty fucking stuck here, you know? Like, I can't do anything. These swords around me are stuck, like, they're keeping me here, and I can't see. So really, though, her ankles being untied and the swords in the ground, it's like, the swords aren't going to do anything. They're just standing there. And she could really just walk away at any time, you know? She doesn't think she can. Sure doesn't feel like she can, but she can. She just doesn't really realize that yet. So what my point is in that situation, the helplessness that you feel, just know that you're not helpless. You can walk away at any time, or you can choose to not try to be involved so much at any time. Like, you can choose to not allow this to continue. Not saying she's trying to do this to you or anything. I'm just saying, you know, you're not stuck, okay? You're not tied. You're not trapped. You can do something. But the only thing you might be able to really do that's going to have an effect here is walk away. And I see that you want to be there for her. I see that you want to be only positive to her, nurture her, help her out in her life. Let's see what is going to happen with this, and if that's possible, if it's going to be received, because you can be the perfect person, and it still might not be received correctly, right? Or it still might not, you know, come through or get through to her, you know? So let's see. Well, we have the Strength card, Leo energy here. Also, just representing like the endurance that someone would need to have in this connection. If it's to go anywhere, tell me where this is going. I feel like there's a lot of power here, like willpower. There's a lot of strength. Why do I feel like people are trying to get her away from you or keep her away? It might not even be a personal thing against you, but just people in general that try to get too close or something. I'm not sure. Yeah, nurturing energy. This is that nurturing, motherly type energy, like really a very deeply caring energy. I feel like you're a good person for her and you only want the best for her. But for some reason that might not be able to really get through. But it might. I mean, it just seems like there's an obstacle here that you can't really, that you're helpless to really do anything about. And it could be something that's not even really about you, but it's affecting you regardless. But it looks like there's going to be, yeah, I think that she knows that about you. Like, there's the attention that you're getting out of this is like people on your side. Like, you could have a few haters in there, maybe people that are like, what's up with this guy, what's his deal? But I think overall you're looked at in a good light. You know, you're pretty much praised or looked at, rewarded for your caring toward her. Tell me what she feels about him. Tell me what she feels about him at this time. What does Angelina feel about Scott at this time? Okay, yeah. So basically the message to you is, I want to come towards you, but it's going to take some time. Or I want you to come towards me, but it's going to be after a while. For some reason, there's something that you'll need to wait for. I don't know why that is. There could be many reasons for that, but there's some kind of period where you're going to need to wait and be very patient. Like, she could be going through something right now, for example, or she's just away or just very busy or something to that effect. But you could see here, he's sitting here patiently, waiting for this garden to grow to its fullest completion. So what that means for you is that you're going to have to wait until something is ready, or until you're going to have to wait a while. You know, Seven of Pentacles, you're going to have to wait a while. But while you're waiting, you don't have to just not do anything. You know what I mean? I would just leave the situation alone for a while. But I do think that she wants you to come forward. I think she has feelings for you too. You know, that's a positive. Like, I don't think she doesn't like you, because the Page of Cups is all about the beginning stages of a relationship. Like, someone starting it off and courting you, you know, giving you this affection and emotions. Like, I think she wants that. But for some reason, like I said, there's something that's kind of like in the way here. You probably know more about that than I do and picking up on right now, but I feel like there's nothing wrong with this. Like, she wants it too, but for some reason it can't happen right now. It's just showing her open to it, but it's not showing that it's going to happen yet. It's showing that you have to wait for some reason. Three of Swords. Yeah. So there could have been, either this was something that kind of rocked your boat. Like, whatever happened, it hurt you, and it's heartbreaking, and it's like a loss that you feel, like it's saddened in your heart. And it could have been something she went through too, like something she was going through, that her living situation was rocky, or her foundation of which she depended on was rocky, or it didn't have stability. And then, you know, there's still this Knight of Cups here. So hope at the end that you guys can come back together, or someone will come forward and offer that. Like, hey, I'm still here for you. But here's the thing, right now it's a heartbreaking time. It could be you, her, both. It could have to do with your guys' connection or personal situations in your guys' personal lives that contributed to this. But I feel like it had something to do with somebody's stability being rocky at the time, somebody just not having the foundation they used to have. So that's painful. But overall, I think at the end of the day, there is this want for you to come forward, and that will eventually happen if you're down to do it. You know, if you're gonna do it, then I don't think it'll be rejected. You know, but that's later. That's after a while. Remember? Okay, and then here, this is the last of it. Okay, this just was on the ground right now, so I feel like I have to, you know, incorporate it. But past trauma, that'll do it. You know, that'll fucking do it, right? Yeah, that shit's no joke. I feel like there will be stability here, but then there's some kind of cycle. Like, this is the end goal of, like, this is what we're going to achieve, right? Maybe this is just the ideal that you guys both have in your heads, but either way, I feel like when this is, you know, when this starts up again when you come forward, whenever the time is right, and she accepts that, there's going to be this cycle that continues. Like, there's some kind of thing, it could be her family, or some kind of way she behaves, or some kind of way you behave, some kind of way your relationship kind of tends to go, is this is like a cycle continuing, and that's going to bring about drastic changes because something was not changed. So think about the things that you guys have in your connection that need to kind of change, that aren't good for it, or just don't help out with it, you know? Like, it might not be a bad thing necessarily, but it's just something that's like, it happens time and time again, and it really needs to change. But it doesn't look like it's going to. So that's why the tower's here. Because the tower comes in and it changes it for you. So there's going to be a lot of changes. This could be like a karmic connection, because there's going to be so many changes that occur in this connection. Like, just because you're associated with each other, you're going to go through a lot of changes in your guys' lives. And it's meant to be like the changes. Like, I don't know if you guys are necessarily the only ones meant to be for each other, but I'm saying, like, this connection for you guys to be together and then have these changes happen, that's what's meant to happen. So, I mean, even if it's difficult or hard, it's still something that should happen, you know? It's something that's kind of meant to happen. So I feel like just give it a little time, hun. Scott, just give it a little time here. I think you want what's best for her, so I wouldn't say you're a bad person in her life or anything. And it looks like she's kind of wanting that too. She wants you in her life too. But for some reason, there's some loss she just dealt with or is dealing with. And, the sun here, realizations, things coming to light, things being put out in the open that were in the dark before. You could hear some things or get some information about her, or about the situation that's helpful and helps you to see it more clearly, like right now, possibly this reading. But other than that, yeah, I would say just give it a little bit of time, really kind of consider what you're going to do before you do it, and don't take it personal if it doesn't happen right now, you know? Alrighty. Scott, thank you. Thank you, Scott. Okay, so, let's see. Do we have anybody else that donated? I don't think so right now. I don't think at this time we did. Thanks for liking this video, you guys. If you haven't liked it yet, thank you for doing that and for subscribing. Don't miss November. I've got a lot going on in November for us to be excited and happy about. And there's going to be a lot of deals and a lot of cool little prizes you guys can win. We might do a raffle next month. So you guys should stick around for that. You know, come back and let's get excited about November, you guys. I don't have anybody else right now, so I'm going to give it a couple minutes, and if no one else comes through, then I will sign off here. But yeah, this was fun. I'm glad we did this, you guys. Thanks for being here, you guys, everybody that donated and everyone that was here just for a free reading. I love you guys too. Really appreciate you guys. So I'm going to go live again. I'm going to try to be on more, so watch for lives coming up. I'll schedule them so that you guys can be prepared and make the time see if you can be here at that time. And yeah, so thanks, guys. I'm just going to wait here for a couple more minutes in case anybody else comes in here. I'm doing free general readings tonight, you guys, and if you have a question you want to ask, it's $3.33. Check in the description to find out how you can donate. Okay, I think we're good. I think we're good to go with this one, you guys. Thanks for the likes, you guys. Thanks for the subscriptions. I will see you guys later next time we do this. I'll schedule it so you guys can see when that is. Thank you, you guys. I'll see you soon. Have a great night.